masculine energy is so necessary because it
Yup.
balances out feminine energy, right? It's yin and yang in
Yeah.
Chinese philosophy. And the thing about it is like, and a lot of women hate when I say this, but female energy is inherently chaotic. And masculine energy is supposed to be the structure to that chaos. And when I say chaos, people think negative, but chaos is necessary for creation, right? Creation happens in chaos. Anything
Yeah.
that you could think, whether war, whether the Big Bang, whether childbirth, creation happens in the midst of chaos, and women are the embodiment of chaos. And this is why they respect certain types of men because they protect her from her.
Herself.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
men saw the slippery slope of this female accommodation of people's gender dysphoria because that's what it is, right?
Right.
And women wanted to accommodate it because they were saying, well, are you going to prefer it if this person kills themselves because of not being affirmed, even though the data shows that the more accommodating as a society we've become, the suicidality has gone up.
Yeah.
So this idea that a less accommodating world leads to less people offering themselves is not accurate, right? And I think some humanity should be acknowledged, but and this has always been my issue, to enforce other people to conform to your delusion is unsustainable at best. Right? Like
Exactly.
if you think you're a woman, that's cool, right? But if you want me to think that you're a woman, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Especially if you want me to engage with you like I would a woman, or you want to benefit
Uh-huh.
some of the accommodations I would make for women. That's not how this works. I can respect you. You know what I'm saying? I could, I can advocate for you as a human being. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. There's now a extra thing added to my maleness. Now it's cisgender, right? Now I'm the oddball instead of the reality that you're the like. That
Uh-huh.
stuff doesn't make sense. And the reality is that women were always going to get hurt more from this. And
Right.
that's the like, yeah, there's some men who are gonna get got and fall prey to like a transgender woman who was having sex with rappers. But the reality is when we talk about like female sports, and now all these records are being broken by men with wigs on. You know, you got women quote unquote pulling their dicks out at the spa because they're women. Like women
Uh-huh.
didn't think all this stuff through, and this is where the men energy came from. And I think what we're seeing happen with Jess Hilarious is kind of like a crescendo moment of we told y'all, but y'all didn't listen. People like Flame Monroe. I appreciate Flame Monroe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I
Flame
know.
Monroe
I heard that.
is a transgender, transsexual woman, but she still has her faculty. He still has his faculty, whatever, of saying, I'm not a woman. I don't claim to be a woman. You not cis nothing. I wasn't
More of that.
assigned anything at birth. I'm a
Yeah.
dude, right? Now, what I do sexually and what I like to look like, that's my business. But at the end of the day, like I'm not going to deny reality to conform to my whims. So I think voices like that need to be propped up instead of the masses being represented. Because listen, some of these transgender dudes are convincing. I ain't even gonna lie. They look more feminine than actual women. And it's only
Man.
gonna keep going that way as they transition younger and younger and younger. So I
Right.
think, if we're not standing up and saying, okay, come on, guys, we don't get to like deny reality
Uh-huh.
just to accommodate people. That goes back to the chaos. And no offense, sisters, but like the
Yeah.
chaos and the hypocrisy of feminine nurturing, right? Because these same women will call Lizzo beautiful, but if you say you look like Lizzo, it's an insult.
Yeah.
Trans women are women, but if you say you look like a man, it's an so it's like there's an inconsistency there, and I'm hoping brothers are conscious of it and understand
Yeah.
that that's just part of female nature. Women accommodating, women are nurturing, and the whole nine. So they're gonna lend themselves to. I know how many debates or conversations I've been in with women saying, well, and I would just be like, yeah, that girl kind of ugly. Well, she's just not your cup of tea, but no, she's not attractive. Right? See, men are more rigid and more objective. Women are like, well, and that's why you never trust a girl who calls another girl pretty to you. Like, yeah, my friend is so pretty. You meet her friend mid as hell. Right? But so it's again, it kind of demonstrates, in my opinion, why both of our energies working together is so vital. Because to put it on men, a world where we were able to just run rampant without being checked by female energy would be like a post-apocalyptic world where everything is just regimented, everything is black and white, there's no joy, nobody smiles, nobody, so female
Look like
energy
Mad
kind
Max.
of balance. Exactly. Female energy balances us out too.
Yeah.
So
Mother
I'm
and
just
father.
hoping exactly. I'm hoping we grow to have more of an appreciation for each side. Women can be like, okay, I need men to balance out my bullshit. And it's not a character flaw that I have my bullshit. It's just a consequence of being a woman. And similarly, I need a woman to balance out my bullshit, my rigidness, my stoicism, my unfeelingness. It's not necessarily a character flaw. It's just a consequence of being a man.